45-day book countdown. This is the reality of our lives right now. I not only have a cat on my lap, there's the remnants of my terrible lunch, scrambled eggs with guacamole, because I couldn't be bothered to cut up an avocado. My ridiculous to-do list, posting a blog, just went and got tea, sending out thank you notes to people. Here's Katie mowing down on lunch, getting ready to send our manuscript out, and Christina pitching all of the fantastic bloggers of the world to cover Permission to Leap. It is a busy day here at Seeley Enterprises, and 45 days. So this is the reality of what it looks like to have a book launch. I haven't showered yet today, and I may or may not do that tonight. We will find out. And just kicking ass and taking names as usual. And I'll be back tomorrow with, I'm sure, more perspective and hopefully better camera aim than I am right now. 42-day countdown here with Permission to Leap. I was actually in the midst of recording this when I got a phone call before, so this is take 2 of 42 days. And it's funny, the exact thing that I was recording about is exactly the phone call that I just received. So it's really interesting what happens in our brains when something occurs in our lives. We almost immediately take it personally, right? Like, we make it about us. So I was having anxiety because I had sent the written forward I'd been communicating with the guy who's writing my forward, and then I hadn't heard from him for a week, and I was making it about me. I was like, there's no way that he's getting me this forward. He probably has decided that I'm a terrible person and that he would never put his name on anything that I'm doing, and started down this whole mental spiral of, fuck, this guy isn't going to write my forward, and I'm not going to have a forward for my book because I need it in the next 3 days. And if I don't have it, and I was going down the rabbit hole, right? And as it turns out, he's been traveling crazy over the last week, and he was just in Las Vegas where the shooting happened last night, and all of these things, and we instantaneously go to the place where it's about us, where I'm a terrible person, where, I'm not meeting up to his standards, and he has decided that I'm not worthy of him putting his name on my book. I mean, all these things, and it's just so ridiculous. And instead, it just turned out that he was traveling a lot, and he's running several multi-billion-dollar businesses, and it's really interesting. So feeling a little bit better, very different video right now than the first attempt at this video, and getting excited. 42 days, I get my manuscript back from my copywriter today, and then it's full steam ahead. So 42 days, I'll be back tomorrow. 41-day countdown, 41 days until Permission to Leap hits the world, and I am spending a very unglamorous morning of manually approving all of the changes that were made by my copy editor, because every single time I try to accept all, there are so many, because it's a 300-some page document, that my computer crashes. So I'm spending a very productive and crappy day approving every single edit, every period, every space, every capitalization, all of the things. And I'm feeling really useless right now. I feel like there are a million other things that are so important that I should be devoting my time for, and this has to get done, and I just don't have any other choice right now. So 41 days, I am gonna see how much I can get done today. I'm doing my best to bust ass, but I literally have 5 hours to get my entire list of things done, which includes hundreds of emails, a Huffington Post blog, outlining a new video, invoicing a keynote speech play. Anyways, so 41 days, that's where I'm at. Hopefully life will be back to more exciting places tomorrow. Officially 40 days until book launch. 40 days, it's 5:30 a.m. on Wednesday morning, and I am up early for my accountability call. I have an accountability call every single Monday, at 5:30 a.m. And so just making a cup of tea and waiting for my ladies to hop on the call. So I got my manuscript all done yesterday. Like, it's done. I know I keep saying it's done, but there's so many phases and processes of it that I had no idea about. Like, I got it done, then we had to go through the content edit, then I had to rewrite so much of it, then I got it done and we had to go through like the marketing edit and I had to like rewrite some of it, and then I got it done, and then I had to go through the technical edit, like the grammar and the punctuation and stuff. And so that's what I got back Monday. And then yesterday I went through it all. So there were 3,000 changes on it. Things like add a space here, capitalize this, put a period here, make a comma, do this, put a dash, and the document was so big. I think I made a video about it, that I had to manually approve all of them. So that was my day yesterday. So I literally had my nose in my computer all day. And by the time the day got done, I was just like, my eyes were going crossways. But I got to have a lovely dinner with someone in Beverly Hills. It was really nice. And then I came home. This is the most exciting part. It sounded a little Minnesotan there. Most exciting. And got to send the entire manuscript to my interior designer. So the cool thing is, in like 6 days, I'm gonna have a legit book. And now I'm into the phase of like, I have to go buy my ISBN number. And I made a list yesterday of everyone that I mentioned in the book, like Gay Hendricks and The Big Leap and Joe Dispenza and all sorts of other people, and AJ Gibson, and we'll be emailing all of them with, you know, the PDF copies so that they can take a look, and hopefully they'll love it and they'll be so excited about the fact that they were included in my book that they'll want to buy a copy / send it to all of their social media people. Just kidding. I'm just excited to share it with them. I don't really give a fuck what happens on the other end. So that's that. So today my interns are coming. I am going to go give a keynote this weekend, which I have not yet written. So I get to write a keynote today, and also like 6 blogs for the month of October. If you haven't yet signed up for your free copy of Permission to Leap, you can do it at permissiontoleap.today. That's HTTP permissiontoleap.today. This video is getting a little long, but 40 days, and I'll be back tomorrow. Good morning. I believe it's 39 days, although I don't have my daily planner in front of me to tell me. So it is 7:15 a.m. and I have already been on the road for over an hour, getting ready to go to San Diego to speak at the Entrepreneur Edge Live conference. I am feeling pretty good today, although I'm really tired. I was up at 5 o'clock this morning, changed over my whole house for my house sitter, got the kitties ready to go, got me ready to go. Wrote my speech last night, and excited for a few days away in San Diego. But yeah, other than that, you know, the book got sent out to 200 people yesterday to pre-read, which is really exciting. I've been getting text messages and emails and comments since it went out. Everyone's very excited, including myself, despite my tired appearance. So I am gonna go enjoy life for 2 hours and just be in the car with my phone on airplane mode and enjoy some good music and relax and maybe think about my speech, but hopefully more than anything just relax, because I feel like I kind of need it. So 39 days I think, and I will be back tomorrow with more. "37 days and counting to the launch and public release of Permission to Leap." I am currently in San Diego at a beautiful Airbnb. It's all like decked out like beachy style because of course we're in San Diego. I have been down here for the last few days attending a conference, and I get to speak at that conference this morning. So I am going to be sharing with everyone the 5 key ingredients for a successful leap, which is awesome. Heard back yesterday from some of the press outreach we've been doing is starting to respond and say yes and get excited, which is amazing. I got a call last week from a casting director for a major cable TV show that's in development that wanted me to contribute, which is awesome. There's lots and lots of momentum going on. The book went out last week to over 200 people, and I'm starting to hear back things. I had someone message me this morning saying they read almost the entire book last night in one sitting and loved it. Another person who messaged me and said, I know that this is going to be, a reference, a resource for people for decades and decades to come, which is awesome. And it feels really good. It's interesting in the book writing process because it's such a solo process. I was alone with multiple cats keeping me company, but not too much human interaction, not too many people engaging with me or my content or giving me feedback. And yes, I had 2 people reading and content editing for me, but it wasn't the same. They were also digital, so I didn't get to see them or talk to them. And it's been quite a kind of a lonely process, actually, getting through all the content, but it also has to be that way. If you're getting too many people's opinions as you're writing, it can significantly change the trajectory of the manuscript, of your content, of what you're putting out there. So going from that now to having had 200 people, and the 100 people at the conference today are going to get an early digital copy as well, like going from basically 0 to 300 in a week is exciting and expansive, and I just can't wait to start hearing the stories of people who have used this book and have applied the teachings and the knowledge in it to support them in taking their leaps. So kind of where I'm at this morning, really, really excited to get up on stage and share with everyone, my journey of taking leaps and really support them in taking their leap as well. And yeah, that's that. Saturday morning in San Diego, 37 days left. And that's kind of all where I'm at right now. I have not really been able to look much further than the present moment, which is a really great problem to have. I had someone message me and be like, we're doing this thing tomorrow, are you in? And I'm like, I don't know. And I may not know until an hour beforehand tomorrow, which is different for me because I'm a planner, but I am being really present with my energy levels and where I'm at and who I'm surrounding myself with and the situations I'm putting myself in, and even things like driving across Los Angeles and the energetic commitment that takes, and really being purposeful about everything right now because this book is my top priority, and I'm letting a lot of other things slide, which is scary and which is bringing up a lot of, but you're a good person. And, if you're not responding to everyone and if you're not writing personal, direct, massive emails back to everyone, then that goes against everything about who you are as being a good person. And so lots of personal development growth coming from this process as well. And realizations and understandings about what it looks like to be building a 7-figure business. So yeah, happy Saturday. Hoping to get these compiled together from the last week or so and get them out soon. I know I've fallen behind in getting out these videos, but it is what it is, and I'm in the flow, and I'm just trusting that whenever I put them out, whatever I put out is hitting at least one person in the right way at whatever point they see it. So happy Saturday, 37 days left.
I'm taking the lead.